Howdy, everybody. Y'all want to take a little trip with me? Down to check out this guy named Poopsquatch? Get out your Desitin, get out your baby wipes, and pull up your pants legs, 'cause shit's about to get deep.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach.
Andrew Ditch is a guy that is 38 years old and lives in New York with his family. His dad, Tom, his mother, Janet, and his brother, Joe. Now, Andrew, he still lives, like I said, he still lives at home, alright? But he has an odd relationship with his parents. Now, the whole family is kind of a few sandwiches shy of a picnic, if I'm being honest. And as you will see, the house is a mess. Okay, it's a whole mess. But yet again, his family is elderly, and Andrew won't turn his hands to do a damn thing. He sure the hell won't. The only thing he can do is use diapers. We're gonna get to it. Okay, hold on. We're getting there. Andrew has also diagnosed himself with autism. As you will see in this video and many others, that he has never been professionally diagnosed, medically diagnosed as having autism.
How am I making this shit up? You guys hear this, right? You can't make up medical documents. Of course, you can accuse me that they're fake. Waiting to hear this one.
Thank you for calling your...
So anyways, Milani, last thing I want to point out is that CPC said in age 8 that I was incontinent, bowel continent, and I had all these similar issues. I didn't speak until I was 5. I had a low APGAR rating of 2 and 7, which is why I have autism. I had a complicated pregnancy, and I was in fetal distress and all that. That's a medical cause. The cause is developmental delays. Wait a minute. I'm not a doctor to know this shit.
Now, from what I can find out, it seems like Andrew, old Poopsquatch over, he has been on the internet for a long time, and all these videos that you're going to see are videos that Andy uploaded himself. And it seems like old Andrew was kind of fine. I think he had some issues, maybe growing up as a kid or whatever, but nothing like this, okay? At least he was potty trained at some point. So in 2005, when he was about 20 years old, he was riding down there to the McDonald's because he worked down there as a Ronald McDonald character, whatever the hell that is. And he was on his bicycle, and he was just poor Andrew. He was just pedaling away like, you know what I'm saying? And boom, he got hit by a car. Okay, knocked the shit out of him, literally. And so he ain't been right ever since. Okay, I don't know if it was the head injury or what, or I don't know. It seems like to me, as Junta say, he may have used that for an excuse to act the way that he does to present day. Here's his dad talking about it.
And he's riding his bike on Hines over by the apartment and Fletcher. And we got a phone call. We're sitting down to eat dinner. Come and see your son if you want, because otherwise he's going to be dead. He's laying in the middle of the street. So we raced out, got in the car, went over there, and he's laying in the middle of the street. He got hit by a vehicle, hit and run, and he's laying there. You know, his whole face is all mashed up and everything. And we had to call the police and the ambulance, get him to the hospital, whole 9 yards. And they said, well, other than the bleeding and probably a concussion, he should be okay. And ever since, we've always questioned whether or not he had brain damage.
After that accident, when he got healed up and everything, Andy he lived on his own. He drove a car. He even had his own computer business. He also was doing the damn weather. Like, the hell, Andrew?
Get this, Andy used to drive. And he used to have his own computer business in our house. And he was high rated with the Better Business Bureau. And he was an amateur weather meteorologist. And he locates storms at the airport and all these other things. And all that stuff, and all the stuff he was interested in, and he loved the sabers. Lost interest. Can't do it. Can't function. No more.
Now, while he was living on his own, his mom did help him pay the rent because she was a nurse, but I reckon she got hurt or something and she had to have surgery. So that ended that rent, and then Andrew, poor feller, he had to move back home. And this is where the shit starts getting deep. I can't stop saying it. Andy started recording videos and uploading them all to YouTube. Himself. All the clips you see were uploaded by Andy himself, even the ones of his parents and stuff. The only ones, there are some that are not, and they were uploaded by his brother Joe. We'll talk about him later. Now, if you're new to Poopsquatch, you're probably wondering, why do you keep talking about diapers? When he moved back home, everything was fine then. No diapers, nowhere. As soon as he started moving back home, he started having to use diapers because of incontinence. Andrew's mom, Janet, has been quoted as saying, bowel movements felt good in the diaper. Then all of a sudden, he couldn't make it to the bathroom. She also said that Andrew sits in front of the computer for hours on end and won't get up because he is lazy. She's also seen saying here in this document that he, quote, wants everyone to clean him up. She says that he was, quote, adamant about briefs. He wanted tab diapers and wanted someone to put them on for him. Now, Mom, she helped him in the beginning, but later on she told him, Andrew, do it your damn self, which he started doing. Kinda. I don't know why his parents would do that. Andrew cannot even get off of his sorry ass to help his mother up, who is handicapped, by the way, off the floor when she fell off the toilet. Here's that clip. Andrew.
Why are you on the floor?
I like the dog.
How did you fall? Why did you fall when you were sitting on the toilet?
I got off the toilet.
And you can't get up, and you couldn't call anyone.
I did.
Okay, Google, broadcast. Dad, Mom is on the floor. She fell right off the toilet. She's on the dog's bed.
Alright, broadcasting now.
Now you know why, Mom, we wanted you to use the toilet in the bathroom and not the porta potty?
I would have fallen right into the bathtub then.
Because you need to get more stronger?
And I got hurt.
Sure, turning the bedroom on.
Mom, how did you fall when you were right by the
dizzy.
toilet?
I got dizzy and I fell.
Okay, you got dizzy and you fell.
Yes.
Did you lose? Is it sugar?
I hope not.
Why were you sitting on the toilet for 2 hours?
I was doing a puzzle.
For 2 hours sitting on the
Yes.
toilet? Did you poop or anything?
No.
You were just
What are you
peeing. You were
doing?
sitting there.
Then why didn't you call me?
She didn't even use the broadcasting.
Yes, I did.
Well, nobody got any message, and I was recording down in the kitchen, Mom. This is why EPS needs to get involved, Mom, to help you and Dad. She just fell off the chair, Dad. She wasn't even bending over.
Chair.
Yeah, you were sitting on the chair. No, Dad, I was watching her.
Hurt herself or break her goddamn
Try
jaw.
that.
I was watching her. She was sitting on the chair, and she fell off of it, leaning over her. She's like Grandma.
Andy, please.
You
Now
were...
you know what kind of job I got. And these pop bottles and stuff need to be in them bin out there
Yes.
so I can get them back to the store.
I'll do that after dinner.
I need to let you know that I
Yes.
need to take care of. Plus, I got to take care of your mother.
I know. It's also not easy walking over the laundry basket in the back hallway. Maybe Joe could help you with getting that. Well, Mom, you don't do anything. He's laying in bed all
And so
day.
do you. So be quiet, please.
I lay...
You don't do much of either or anything
The
either.
past 2 days I was taking it easy for my emotional well-being, Dad.
Speaking of his parents, one of the many things that Andrew is well known for is calling the cops on his parents. Hundreds, if probably not 1,000 fucking times, saying that they abuse him. Now, keep in mind, they've also called the cops on him, too. So you kind of see where I'm going with this, right? And every time the cops come out, regardless of who called them, Andrew Shitbreak is out there recording it, okay? He even records his phone calls to the 911.
Hear how loud the guitar is?
What is the address?
Now, listen, they do call the cops on him like this one time. He was burning his oil diffuser. Now, keep in mind, his parents are elderly. His mother is on oxygen. And Andrew decided, for his own comfort, because of his self-diagnosed autism, he was going to burn an oil diffuser on wide damn open and refused to turn it off. Now, instead of walking over there and shit out of him, they called the cops on him. Here's that footage.
Anytime Andy does something for coping skills, it's call the police time. I don't have to. You're not. Is it court order?
We want to know if we can press charges because this is our home and it's bothering our breathing.
You didn't ask me to turn it off.
Could you stop shining that light in my face?
I can. Is that order or is that a violation? You're gonna arrest me for having my light on camera?
No, I'm asking you as a matter of human decency if you could stop shining a bright.
Well, I did nothing wrong except for just trying to sit here, relax, and trying to do good,
Well,
and
you're not
I'm
giving me a
being
chance to
not
talk to you.
allowed to have something that helps me
You're
relax.
not giving me a chance to talk to you. All right?
I want a lawyer. I need further communication.
For what? I'm not asking.
I have a
any-
legal
I'm
right
not
to have a
asking you
lawyer.
any incriminating questions.
I have a legal right to a lawyer.
Okay. Well, your
Have a
parents
nice day.
Your parents have a legal right to not breathe in fumes in their own house. Okay? So I'm asking you to shut the oil diffuser off.
It's for my coping skills, and I don't have to answer to you unless it's a court order for it.
Andy, can you please not?
If there's a court order, is that a request or is it an
It doesn't
order?
have to be a court order. Why do you have to talk like this all the time?
Is
It
that
doesn't have
a
to be
request
court
or is
order.
that a
No,
court
it's
order
police
for me
officer
not
asking
having
you to
my
turn
oil
off your
diffuser
oil
that
diffuser.
helps me relax?
You don't have to. You don't need that. Your parents have. Your mother's on oxygen. It's bothering her. Okay.
And I would have turned it off.
Your mother is on oxygen and has been hospitalized several times due to breathing problems.
Yeah.
And she calls to complain because this aggravates her breathing
And she didn't even
problems.
tell me to turn it off. I
All
was
right.
on the phone with
Well,
Christ
you know what?
Services.
I'm asking you to shut it off.
Get a court order, then I'll do it.
No, I'm not getting a court order. I'm asking you to shut it off, or I'll shut it off.
Shut her off.
Okay.
And if you touch it, you violate my privacy.
It's bothering your parents. This is their house.
Okay, you're violating my privacy if you touch
I'm
it.
violating your privacy. How?
Because it's my property.
So, this is your parents' house.
Tell my dad to get my as my representative payee to get my apartment done. And it relaxes me. You're gonna yell at me for putting one drop of 2 oils in there? Fine, arrest me for it. For my disability again.
My lawyer.
Stand up and put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Stand up and put your hands behind your back.
You're hurting me?
Charged with resisting
I
arrest.
didn't do anything. Stand up! Right now! You're hurting me!
Stand up.
You're hurting me!
Stand up.
You're abusing me!
And it's at this moment that I want to give Officer Brantley a special shout out. I feel for you, buddy. bless his heart, he's all the time having to go out there and deal with poor Andrew and him. And like, Lord Jesus, he's the most patient person on the planet. Because around here, honey, if you can't tell, I live in Appalachia. They'd have done, you know what I'm saying? Like, Andrew would no longer be, he'd be shitting all right. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, you remember earlier when I was talking about his brother Joe? Joe's been out here. He got tired of his shit, okay, making them out to look like crazy people, which, you know, whatever. Well, Joe started recording him. Like, you know, Andy's always saying he needs medicine and he needs his diapers. Yes. He needs his diapers. He's 38, okay? He needs his diapers. He needs his medicine. Well, Joe recorded Andrew throwing all that shit away. Because he pitched a little fit because he couldn't get his way. Take a look.
Why are you forcing me to have
Obvious, Joe, a lot of it was destroyed.
Yeah, I destroyed my medicines.
He opened them
I
up
don't
and
need
threw
them.
them
I
out.
don't need help.
So, good.
I don't need your help.
It makes it
you
easy
said.
for me to get it out.
You said that. I don't need help. I used to do this stuff all myself.
What are you stop twisting things you never said? Because if you're misbehaving,
Yeah,
Andy, I'm recording too. Crap.
Yeah, well, I want that thrown away. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't have autism. I fucking fake.
Good.
Can you please let me throw it out? It's my shit.
Joe also has, in my opinion, the correct plan on how to handle Andrew.
And wake me up when I'm sleeping. Right, I'm recording this as well. I recorded your smart ass remarks.
It is.
But
I asked him to leave, so.
Well,
I feel depressed when you say things that are not true or accurate because I don't see you downstairs around me to see or hear the help I had or what Dad does to me. I like it if you cannot say things you don't know about. I want to be clear to your new
it makes
tonight,
you look
Joe.
like a retard
After Mom
by
didn't help
not
me
being
in
truthful
2013.
or
I still
abusive.
had a caseworker, counselor, and doctor.
What, pointing out the obvious from 10 years ago, Andy? That you were different?
It's not the obvious.
It was, Andy.
Dad wasn't like this to me, and you weren't either. You're not hurting my ears. I'm not gonna allow you to hurt my ears. I'm not gonna allow you to hurt my ears.
I passed German Regents.
I'm not gonna allow you to hurt my ears. Move! I'm beating you. I don't want to be you abusing me.
My teachers gave me.
I don't want you to hurt my ears.
He rammed me in the wall.
I don't want you to abuse me, you piece of shit.
He's abusing us.
He's in the mood, Joe.
Yeah. No, he didn't hurt me, but he pushed me into the wall.
Now keep in mind, y'all, we're just kind of skimming the surface here, okay? But one of the very, 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 very many things that Andrew considers abuse, and one of the things he can't stand among 10,000, is that he cannot stand music or loud noises, especially if it's his dad playing the guitar.
Hear how loud the guitar is?
But that noise is just fine when it's Andrew going to see a rock concert. Now that we've got that out of the way, what Andrew is most well known for is his diaper and poop obsession. Andy has went as far as to smear his poop all over the walls at a motel room and has recorded his own full diapers. I want to show you some footage. Probably gonna have to blur it cause YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But just imagine. Now Andy has also got a bad case of the fucking diaper rash, and he shows it to everybody. His mama, his daddy, his brother, and even the cops when they show up. Officer Brantley, I feel bad for you, buddy. Andy even likes playing in dog poop. Poopsquatch, all he says is he just wants help. He just wants help. He just needs, but poor me, bless my heart, I need help, please help me. But when they do decide to drag his ass down there to the damn hospital, guess what Andrew does? Spits all over the doctors and everybody trying to help him.
The doctors? I want to leave. Hey, man, come on. I want to leave.
Andy gets very defensive, too, about people when they try to call him out because he's not autistic. He's never been diagnosed by a medical professional as being autistic. But when the family calls him out or anybody else calls him out, God forbid, he pitches a damn fit, okay, and raises absolute hell.
Dad, I want to be left alone. You're bullying me. Please, I want you to stop. I want to get my sneakers, Dad, so I can go run away. Please, I want to get my sneakers since you fucking called me a fucking fake! And you hurt me! I want to get my sneakers, please! I'm calling police as you're not allowing me to get my sneakers. I'm calling the police as you're not allowing me to get my sneakers!
That's why, so I can destroy and make more of
I'm
this?
running
I don't have
away!
anything better to do? And you don't?
You call me a fake, Dad!
Where's your sneakers?
I don't know! He's holding me hostage! I asked you to go upstairs!
Not holding nothing. You're not
I
telling
asked
me
you,
this
leave
is my
me
house.
alone.
I can do what I want.
You called me
You
a fake!
cannot tell me what to do.
You abused me mentally. And you want me to get hurt, Dad. You.
Now, a lot of people in the horror cow world, the Andy spear, if you will, they kind of speculate that he might have Munchausen syndrome. And that could be true. He kind of does fit the bill. And I could possibly go along with that. However, Andrew was arrested for putting X-Lax and magnesium, among other things, probably, God only knows what else, in his whole entire family's coffee pot. He's also been accused of putting poop in their food too, which I wouldn't doubt. Whatever. Let's take a look at that.
Tonight, a Tonawanda man now stands accused of spiking his family's food with dangerous levels of Epsom salts and laxatives. Reporter Ala Arabi tells us more.
Police in the city of Tonawanda say 34-year-old Andrew Ditch spiked his family's food and coffee with laxatives and Epsom salts. Ditch allegedly sprinkled the substances on food and put laxatives in the reservoir of the family coffee machine. According to authorities, family members complained of nausea, abdominal pain, and severe diarrhea. Police say this all started in late October, and they're not saying anything about a possible motive. Ditch now faces a number of charges, including 2 counts of attempted assault. He's been arraigned in court, and bail is set at $5,000. He's expected to be back before a judge for a felony hearing Friday morning.
Now, while doing my research on old Andy here, at times I felt sorry for him. That was until I found out this. Cause there ain't no excuse for that, Andrew. Okay, I don't know what in the hell. He must want his whole house flooded with shit. I don't know. What do you guys think? Here's my opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, right? So my opinion is that maybe Andrew had that wreck. I think when he had the wreck, when he wrecked his bicycle, when he was on his way down there to McDonald's, I think maybe his mama might have, and his parents, not just his mama, might have babied him a little bit. And when that attention started lacking, like he was getting better and all this stuff, because it seems like he's just looking for attention, in my opinion. I mean, would I go that far to get attention? No, and I hope that none of you would neither. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that subscribe button and ring my bell, honey. And also, please consider becoming a member. We do live streams where we research the cows and all that. And we also do members-only live streams. We do all kinds of fun stuff over here on Hillbilly World down here at my trailer park. Love you, bye.
So, I am delusional. Did you know that? I am delusional. I make shit up. I'm a liar. Did you know that? I'm so fucking crazy. By the way, guys, what an impressive day we had with the weather. Let me pause for a second. So, I can't help but just to start off by this. I'm super excited by this. Look at this. I looked at this and I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have because my eyes are a little screwed up, but hey, I'm making this shit up. I asked Joe to help me of how to put the glasses on because I couldn't see anything. I was having a hard time being able to see this. But I tried. I asked Joe for help. Joe treats me like I'm a fucking piece of shit. I don't deserve any fucking help. I'm lazy. I'm wanting fucking handouts.